Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to part 3 of our devlog series. Got some fun stuff today. We've been working on some elevators, some moving cars, some advanced lighting, and trying to get some cutscenes to work. So here you can see I'm setting up the lighting. I'm using a plugin, Car's Ultra Lighting System, and yeah, it works quite well. You can use these region ID tags, and it sets up some shadows, some ultra realistic shadows, supposedly. It works quite well once you kind of know what you're doing. It takes a little bit to figure out though. So you can see here, there's some cars, and I'll actually be showing you that a little bit later, but it's pretty cool. I'm quite happy with the effect it gives that nice illusion. And this is the elevator. I like those sounds. I think it works quite well, that little elevator there. But here you can see the lighting, it just doesn't quite work well with the region tags that I've set it at. There's some specific points where the light just doesn't bounce off properly, but you know, it's just a case of tweaking, getting it to perfection really. So this is Jason's office. This is the first scene in the game, and I'm just trying to get all the lighting to work well. And you can see it's not. You know, I'm still quite new to the region ID tagging for the lighting system, so it does take me a little bit to get used to it. But once I get it figured out, I think the effect really works well. You know, it makes it stand out so much more. And here I'm just trying to get the intro cutscene. This is going to be the first scene of the game where we get told the mission basically. Our primary goal in this game is to find this missing kid, and dialogue and everything, that's going to be added a little bit later. I'm just focused on getting everything to look right first. Once I get it how I want it, you know, then all the dialogue will be added. That'll be perfectly fine. But I'm just going to run all the script through Word, so I can get a grammar check and make sure everything's spell checked properly before I put all the dialogue in. But yeah, we're just working on the cutscenes at the moment. I'm quite happy with how Jason's office turned out, to be honest. The lighting effects coming through the windows are really nice, and the computer, it's actually been set up as 3 separate maps, so whenever you access the computer it transfers you to that separate map without the player knowing. So there's no knowledge of you being transferred, but it was the best way I could get it to work with the event, because I wanted the screen light to be affected as well as having access to the computer. And you'll see that now after this cutscene plays out. You can't pretend you don't care. All you want is kiss me. Just tweaking the cutscenes, trying to make it all perfect and good. It takes a little while to get the timing down. What is it you want? You can let it know that you're not every time you... So we have our protagonist, and a woman who enters through the door. Gonna give her some dialogue, yes, no option, and then she leaves. And after that, that's it. After she leaves, you're free to roam. And the office, you know, I'm gonna add a few little secrets in this office. So we just discovered a password. The computer's on, and you can even access it. But however, this is a secret, and we're not going to show that today. You're going to have to play the real game to figure it out for yourselves. And yeah, here's the moving cars again. Here's the outside of Jason's office. I'm quite happy with the effect of those. It works quite well. And here's a little apartment block with an elevator. Again, really happy with how the elevator turned out, the sounds. Simple, but you know, it works. There's no need to overcomplicate something if it just works, you know. And you know, the lighting there kind of got it figured out a little bit. But onto cars. Here is how I got the cars to move and how I got that all figured out and stuff. Basically, it's just an event, basically saying it's an NPC. It moves just one direction, gets to the end. When it gets to the end of the path, it goes transparent, moves all the way back to the beginning, and goes again. However, when it gets back to the beginning, changes the image, so it's a different car. And that's basically how I got the cars to work. Now, you'll see at some point in this, the same black car keeps going past, and that's just because it's repeating the end of the script rather than changing. But you know, I'm gonna sort that out, not on video. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the way the cars worked out. I think it's quite a nice effect, especially since this, you know, was going to be the starting area. I want it to have like a nice impact. I'm actually going to make a few variations of this, of every map in this game actually. One for specific times of day, instead of having a day-night cycle, because this isn't, that's not what I want for this project. I want it to be specific, tailor-made for those missions. Like, I want players to have freedom to roam, but at the same time hold their hand in the right direction. Like, linear, but not strict. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'm quite happy with the way that lighting and the cars turned out. I think it worked quite well. Next time we're gonna do another speed build. Got some more maps to show you. Really great looking maps, I think, personally. But yeah, stay tuned for the next episode, guys. See ya.